Marine Le Pen's special advisor has told Express.co.uk French interests were not safeguarded during the Brexit talks, particularly when it came to fishing, an issue, which despite receiving a lot of attention in the press, was not high on the EU's agenda. Fishing, championed by French President Emmanuel Macron, was one of the major bones of contention during the Brexit talks. Even before negotiations on the trade deal started, the French government made it clear to the EU's chief negotiator Michel Barnier that he had to push for stronger commitments on regulatory alignments and access to UK fishing waters in return for maintaining free trade. Mr. Macron said in March last year, "In no case shall our fishermen be sacrificed for Brexit." In the end, the two sides reached what they both described as a mutual compromise, which saw the UK government settling for a 5.5-year transition during which access is fixed. At the end of January, France's Minister for the Sea, Annick Girardin, reassured people in the sector they had done well out of Brexit talks, particularly in Jersey waters. She said, "They wanted all of their waters to themselves, but we kept all of the access." Not everyone in France feels the same way, though. In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, French MEP Philippe Olivier argued French interests were completely overlooked during the talks, particularly when it came to fishing. Despite Mr. Macron's high-flown rhetoric, Mr. Olivier, who also serves as special advisor to National Rally Party leader Marine Le Pen, said, "Germany totally dominates the EU and it really doesn't care about the problems of fisheries." So when they started off with the negotiations, fishing problems were not actually taken that much into consideration. I am not aware of how exactly the negotiations went, but all I can say is that our interests, the interests of French fishermen, were not high up on the agenda. It seems like with the decrease of 25% the deal is far from being perfect. It is an agreement that we hope can be changed in the future. Mr. Olivier then noted, "This subject shows something very important, and that is the agreement on fishing should have been struck directly between France and the UK. It shows how important bilateral relations are to get the best agreements." According to the head of London-based think tank Euro Intelligence Wolfgang Munchau, Mr. Macron's rhetoric on fishing was mainly a political move. He wrote, "As in the UK, the fishing industry's economic contribution is small in France. Total sales were around €2 billion, £1.8 billion in 2016, and OECD statistics show that less than 14,000 people were employed in the fishing sector in 2018.